Welcome back to episode 6 of the USA license plate tutorial, quote unquote, series. I was partway through a recording when I was partway through a recording when some stuff happened and I got interrupted and was not able to finish it. But I did finish with a really great score that round of 24,000, almost 25,000. So I almost had all 5Ks. It was a good round. I am going to try to do 2 rounds this one. I've been really happy with USA license plates so far. I like it better than the other license plate maps I've played, but here we go, episode 6. Let's see if I can get 2. Let's see if I can get two rounds in. All right. This is not a state plate. I don't think that's a state plate. But wherever we are, we have front plates. The red to the... Boy, that's a fair amount of red. Is this possibly Utah? So we have a Ruth's Chris Steakhouse. I don't... No, whatever. I'm trying mostly to make this a license plate heavy guess rather than other clues, but sometimes the other clues are super obvious. So let's see, Thomas Print Networks. Not seeing a lot of distinguishing features on this license plate or this one. You know, it would be kind of hard to tell the state. We are front plates. We don't have a lot of foliage around. This is kind of a generic downtown, except for one thing. Texas flag. Texas flag, Texas flag, Texas flag, Texas flag, Texas flag, Texas flag, Texas flag. I'm inclined to think we're in Texas for some reason. Can't imagine why I might think we're in Texas. No idea where. We're on 6th Street, apparently. We're on the corner of West 6th Street and Congress Street. In Texas. Kind of. I'm just going to go Dallas, maybe. See if I can find a West 6th Street in Dallas. I'm not even going to try. It was Austin. I mean, it could be Dallas, Austin, San Antonio. It doesn't really matter. You could be anywhere. Houston. You could be any one of those cities. But you were in Texas. That's obvious. All right, so front plate. Looks like we're in a front plate kind of state here. A lot of front plates. Again, trying not to look at other clues. Back plates are not giving me a ton of clues. Personally, very difficult to tell. You do have a kind of darker thing in the middle of the plates. Older style buildings. And then, of course, Portland downtown. So we're in Portland. It's a question of which Portland, whether it's Maine or Oregon. 207 right here. This area code is going to be Portland, Maine. I am not sure. I've been to Portland several times. Haven't spent a whole ton of time there visiting. Avon Street, I don't know for sure. We might be in Old Port. Anyway, so we're in Portland, Maine. I can tell that Portland, I think, again, this is Maine. I would have expected to see some green over here on this, but Maine also does have a lot of custom plates. Because the main plate has a little bird on a pine branch here, and it's green at the bottom. But yeah, we are in Portland, Maine here, near Avon Street. So let's just see if I can do a quick scan and see if I can find it. I'm gonna say we're probably somewhere in Old Port or West End. And I'm not seeing an Avon Street, so I'm not going to spend too much time looking. I'm just going to guess kind of in that area, and it certainly was it was in the West End. So almost a 5K there. All right. So again, can't see anything. Seeing no front plate there. This looks like a vanity, like European style front plate. So we're in a no front plate state would be a safe assumption here. But unfortunately, this looks like a hotel of some sort. Trinity Parish House, perhaps? Oh, well, for home we're also Tulsa. So we're in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Would not have been able to tell that without that clue. I mean, the plates, Oklahoma does have unique plates, but we just don't see any plates because they don't require front plates and the rear plates. While they are distinct, you can't see them. So we're in Tulsa near, I think this is a church of some kind. You see, this is the Glory of God, the Holy Trinity, AD 2007. That's a fairly recent building. So yeah, I'm just gonna go to Tulsa. I don't know. Let's just say somewhere in this area, near those churches. And I was only 2 blocks away, 1 block away, 2 blocks away. So another really solid round there. All right, we're gonna go in. No plate on the trailer. Oh no, there's a plate here. This might be. I think Pennsylvania is blue at the top and yellow at the bottom. So this might be a New Jersey plate, actually, with yellow at top, white at the bottom. Pennsylvania is blue at top, yellow at the bottom. Yeah, so we're New Jersey here. That's probably Connecticut, if I had to guess. So we're probably somewhere in Pennsylvania or New Jersey. There's really no other clues to go off of here. Looks, you've got a park up here, kind of suburban. I mean, Birch Street is a street name. Like, I mean, we could be anywhere along the Pennsylvania, New Jersey border. I'm just going to kind of go somewhere right in the middle. And it was not far off. It was only 100 points off. All right. So again, let's take a look at these plates before we look at anything else. Hard to tell. Could be South Dakota because they have a Mount Rushmore plate that is white, kind of has like the 3 faces over here, 1 face over here with the blue sky above it. I'm inclined to think South Dakota based on this plate. This might be in Oregon. This is an Oregon plate with the green in the middle. They have a pine tree in the middle. This is also an Oregon plate. So these could also be Washington plates potentially. This might be an Oregon plate. I think we're in Oregon somewhere. See if I can find any other clues. White House, Black Market. Okay. Yeah, I'm inclined to just say we're probably somewhere in Portland, Oregon here. And we were not far away. We weren't in Portland. We were in Bend, but did get the plate right did get the state right based on the plate. So that's one round. Hopefully the next round's a little bit quicker. I mean, 22,000 points is not bad. All right, a little bit of water, a little bit of hydration. Kind of crappy distinct Google car. There's a police car to our right I could look at. I'm not going to yet. So we've got no front plates. Immediately has me thinking southeast. Very hard to tell with the Gem 4 coverage. Could be Arizona, who doesn't require front plates. Hotel San Carlos. Okay, so we probably have a city name here. Police 602 2. Oh, city of... That is Phoenix? Oh, yeah, it probably is. I think this is Phoenix. So we're probably just in Phoenix, Arizona here. Be my guess. I think this plate here with the purple on the left and yellow on the right, I think that's an Arizona plate. So, yeah, we're in Phoenix at First Ave and Monroe Street. So let's see if we can't 5K this. 24th Street, 5th Ave, 3rd Ave, 2nd Ave, 1st Ave. So I got 1st Ave here. Monroe Street seems like it seems like we're fairly, we're a fairly First Ave. Oh, here we are, First Ave and Monroe Street. So First Ave is going, is to our west. And so we're basically here. Should be the 5K. 2 yards. 2 yards. So that's the 5K right there. I've seen this one before. I don't remember what it is, but I have seen it before. I have seen this before. Oh, I know what this is. So we have front plates. We know that that's going to give us about 2/3 of the country. This particular style plate here, it's a landscape plate, as I like to call it. I don't remember if I think there's a dead giveaway somewhere in this that has the town name. But I believe we are in Sioux Falls. I believe this is, after I make my guess, I'll show you why. I believe this is, again, I had this before. I believe this is Sioux Falls, South Dakota. If I'm not mistaken, I believe that's what the SF is. And it was. The reason I guess that is, again, I've seen it before, but also we'll take a quick scroll. This is South Carolina. That's not useful. We'll take a quick scroll down to South Dakota's plates, and you do see, South Dakota has the Mount Rushmore plates, but I think they also have a different, no, they just have the Mount Rushmore. That could also be like Minnesota plates or North Dakota plates, that more landscape kind of color scheme. Anyway, so that's that was that one. We're on to the next. We have front plates. Oh, I've had this one before too. I know where this is. This particular color scheme, very unique. It's Nebraska. We are in, I don't remember where, but we're in Nebraska. I think we're in Lincoln, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, we are. So that's one of the problems with these license plate ones, especially if there's only like 3 locations per state, 150 per state. You play enough rounds and you're gonna see repeats. So no front plates here, which again, Southeast, Indiana, Oklahoma, Arizona, Michigan, New Mexico. That's kind of where you're looking with no front plates. The other giveaway here is we have a sign for Interstate 277. I mentioned this in a different video, the interstate number, so I know that 77 is a north-south interstate, and it's probably more towards the East Coast. So if we consider 77 plus no front plates, so we have 75 here. 77 is going to come up over here. So we're looking anywhere from Charlotte, Columbia, South Carolina, Charlotte, North Carolina up through Virginia, West Virginia, all the way up to Virginia. They don't require front plates. So let's get see if we can get another clue here. This plate right here makes me think that we're probably in Virginia, because Delaware is right next to Virginia, and Delaware has this kind of color scheme with the dark, and there's a little blob over here, dark background. So I'm going to guess that we're probably in somewhere near, we're in Virginia somewhere. Boy, it's a tough one, because I've also seen these kind of dark plates at the back, the white letters. I've also seen those in South Carolina. Looking around, I don't see any tells that we're in South Carolina. I don't see any palm trees. So I'm inclined to think that we're probably somewhere. Oh, and we do have an interstate of 277. So if kind of follows 77 up until it gets into a state that requires front plates. And we're just going to look for, you wouldn't see much of, you wouldn't see a 277. Okay, so we're probably in Charlotte here, because 277, like you wouldn't see 277 is usually a very tight to the downtown core. So I'm going to guess we're probably somewhere right in the middle of Charlotte, and sure enough, we are. And that was North Carolina there. All right, so right off the bat, we're probably either in Alaska or New Mexico with that yellow plate. That's what you see. Maybe it's a one-off. I see a black plate up here, black plate up here. I'm going to say we're probably in New Mexico. Oh, I was about to say we're probably in New Mexico, except we're in Alaska. Design House, Alaska, 5th Ave, and I don't see a cross street. West 6th, public parking. The question is this Anchorage or is this Fairbanks? I think, just based on how green it looks rather than how dead, I think we're in Anchorage between 6th and West 6th Ave and West 5th Ave. And there's an easy park over here. Let's see if I can't 5K this. Hmm. 48th Ave, 31st Ave, 10th Ave, 7th. Okay, so East 6th, East 7th, we're West 5th Ave, West 6th Ave. Okay, so we have 5th Ave up here with parking on the far side of 5th Ave, and 5th Ave is to our north. So we have 5th Ave to our north, so I'm looking along here, I see a parking lot, but it doesn't quite look like it's the right one. Keep looking, keep scanning. This looks like it could be it. So we have, I don't know what that is, but we have Allure, Spawn. Yeah, okay, I have the 5K location right here. We are right about here. 41 yards away for the 5K. So 24,968 out of a possible 25,000. Pretty damn good. I mean, we did have some repeats in there, but hopefully this has been another good illustration of how license plates and states can help you. So until next time, keep guessing.